Now tell me about your character, which, I mean, some character, she's vindictive, she's mean, but I loved you because your looks are, like, deadly. And I'm like, how did she do that? Like, well, it was amazing. You. What was it like doing that stuff?
Really fun, for the most part. I mean, there were a few scenes that were pretty tough and that I wouldn't ever want to do again. But for the most part, Hilly was really, really fun to play because, you know, we didn't have to worry about her being likable or relatable or appealing. I mean, she was just horrible. She's horrible, and we could just go for it, and that was something that was really fun.
Did you practice, like, your stares, or how did you come up with that?
No, I mean, yeah, I wasn't really conscious of how I was appearing. I mean, once you get into a person's psychology, then you sort of how we are in real life. You know, you don't really think about how you are coming off necessarily. So there's a lot of stuff that's on the cutting room floor where I think I went a little bit too far. I mean, I remember Tate yelling from the other room one time, Tate Taylor, the director, saying, "Bryce, you did another take with your mouth open." I mean, I was just, you know, I didn't have control. I just didn't.
Well, it was awesome. I want to talk about the terrible, awful pie scene. How did you go about shooting that? And did you have to do a lot of takes? Because, I mean, it's pretty funny, but tense. Mm-hmm. So how did you...
well, I knew that for the terrible, awful scene, the pie eating scene, I was going to have to eat a lot of pie. And ultimately, I ate about 6 pies. Not slices of pie, pies. And so I asked them if they could make it so it was more bland and had less sugar so that I wasn't going to be sick by the 3rd piece. Because I didn't want to... I wanted to eat it on camera. You know, I didn't want to, take a bite and then just swish it around my mouth and spit it out afterwards. I felt like that was, that wasn't going to be good. So I kind of was able to be a little bit more prepared in that way because the pie wasn't too rich. But by about the 4th pie, I started feeling it. I definitely was feeling pretty full.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you did that. And then you're in the form-fitting fashion, which is really tight. What did you think about that?
Well, I loved that because I feel like 60s fashion, you see this on Mad Men as well. I mean, it's really flattering for a woman, particularly with some shape. And they asked me to gain 15 pounds for this movie. So that was really fun. And I felt like if I was asked to gain 15 pounds and then wear modern clothes, which was built for, I think, more wafy frames, it wouldn't have looked that good. But I think in this movie it was nice.